huge ruling today with an LA County Superior Court judge blocking two of District Attorney George Gascon's new policies. The union, representing hundreds of California's prosecutors, they filed this lawsuit back in December challenging Gascon's special directives, and today they scored a major victory.
Los Angeles is ready for change.
LA's new district attorney, George Gascon,
Thank you, Your Honor,
wasted little time once elected of delivering on campaign promises to enact sweeping criminal justice changes, like ending death penalty prosecution and getting rid of special sentencing enhancements. But his actions, just months on the job, has led to a lawsuit by the union representing LA County prosecutors and a court ruling today, with the judge issuing an injunction barring two of his major reform agenda directives. Policies that would do away with the use of sentencing enhancements in numerous criminal cases. The union filed a lawsuit against the DA in December, claiming some of his newly implemented policies were unethical and illegal, alleging they were in violation of California's law.
We're very thankful that the judge decided to go with the rule of law. I know many of our deputies were very concerned about their ethical and legal obligations to the state of Constitution. The judge basically said we can follow that and not have to follow the directives of our boss.
Gascon received not just pushback from prosecutors over his new policies, but also from families of crime victims who said they felt even more victimized by the DA's criminal justice actions. The loved ones of this murdered LAPD officer challenged Gascon's amendments to sentencing enhancements. In this case, the two defendants under their charges were eligible for the death penalty, but Gascon's decision to take death sentence prosecutions off the table in murder cases fueled outrage by families seeking justice. Gascon later tightened this policy, saying sentencing enhancements would only be used in certain cases, like hate crimes, crimes against children and the elderly, as well as other crimes that, quote, meet certain criteria. As for today's ruling,
one thing is we're able to charge strikes. Remember, that's a California law that basically adds additional sentencing to our most violent and serious offenders. And another major issue was the administration was asking us to dismiss prior cases or prior enhancements that were filed on cases in the interest of justice, and there was no legal basis for it.
Gascon could still challenge today's decision by the judge. Union representatives say they only contested newly implemented policies they felt were unlawful, saying the district attorney has the right to enact new directives he believes benefits the public, as long as it doesn't overstep the law and leaves prosecutors in a position where they're forced to violate their oaths of office.
We've reached out to George Gascon for comment on today's court ruling, but his office hasn't yet responded to our request. That's the very latest in the newsroom. I'm Corrine Winter. We'll send it back to you now in the studio.